stream. Now they're getting ready for the race. Buenas noches. Good evening, everyone. We're here in F1 D2. Again, I'm Danny here commentating alone again. But I don't really care. Last race I gained confidence in myself because I commentated alone and people seem to like it. So now I'm confident that I'll do it right today. So yeah. Hell. Okay, I'm here trying to do a lot of things at once. So I'm trying to do a lot of things at once. I'm trying to keep up with chat. I'm trying to keep stream up and all that. But I'm just trying to do my job. So before race loads up, I am going to remember everyone what were the results of the previous race at Paul Ricard at the Circuit de France. I'm gonna remind you of the results. We had Cam coming in first, who's gonna try to repeat that result today. We had Oli coming second, who's also here today to try and repeat that result, and then we had Alex on third, who's here today also. Then we had on fourth Random Series, who had a decent race but then lost a little bit of pace in the end. Then we had Dr. Robot, who finished fifth. We have Thayton, who finished sixth. Lavchest, who finished seventh. Bob's Your Uncle, who finished 8th, and I think he's not here today. We had Proctor 10th and BWAT 9th. Sorry, I skipped him. Osher, Havoc, and Marco not finishing the race. We have our drivers today here lined up. We have BWAT for Red Bull Racing, then Proctor for Mercedes with Dr. Robot with Racing Point. Osher, teammate of Proctor in Mercedes, and Havoc being the teammate of Robot at Racing Point. We got Sha7. I don't know who that is. I'm fairly new to the server and I don't really know anyone. So, and this dude, I didn't see him in previous races, so I don't know who he is. He's gonna race for AlphaTauri. We got Oli with the Williams, Lavches, the other Red Bull Racing driver. We got Marco on the Ferrari with Alex on the McLaren, the other Ferrari. Also, of course, driven by Robs, and we got Cam and Random Series with Renault here. Okay, so I'm gonna just be using that. We're gonna put the detail. We're gonna put the lap data on, telemetry, and the track map here. And we're gonna be chasing the guy that's in front of everyone, which is a Renault. I think is Cam. He is the one who's actually up front in this race right now. So we're gonna follow him through his first few laps and through everything. Welcome to Hungary. This track is kind of a love-hate for me because, yep, even though it is pretty great looking, it's got stunning looks. I think it looks really great when you're driving on it because of the grass and all that. At least it's sunnier. Yeah, at least it's sunnier and it's not raining like it did in D1. I think D1 rained or it was like overcast weather. I'm gonna follow Cam here, who's the first guy that's going to set a lap. I think he already has ERS up with DRS wide open for the first long straight of the circuit, the only straight of the circuit, the only long one. He goes into turn 1 on second gear, switches up to 1 and then 2 again on the DRS zone. We're gonna see some good times. Cam I think had a great time on time trial, so we'll wait to see. He's going on mediums. We're gonna put the detail on the tires that are fitted. Here we got BWAT, Proctor, and Oli, Alex, and Cam with mediums. The rest of the guys that have gone out have done it with softs. We'll see how that pans out. So I think Cam is going to be aiming for a medium hard strategy, which is pretty conservative, but it might work. We saw the number of strategies here. Someone spun on turn 1, I think. Yeah, it was someone spun on turn 1. I don't know who that was. I think it was a Red Bull Racing driver. And we see Cam setting the first time off the lap here, locking up the left front tire, and is going through the last corner. She's rubbish at snooker. I don't know about that one. And Cam sets the first time at a 16 flat. It is a decent time. It might be a decent time. We know that these drivers can do it better. I think everyone here can do a little bit better than that, but 16 is really decent with Robs. He's setting a 16.4 here to be really close to Cam. Out there we got Biwat, who's also going through sector 3 at the moment, and we see Havoc setting a 16.8 to be third. I'm gonna be following Biwat. Oh, Biwat goes out here, so he's not gonna keep racing, as Proctor is just on an out lap. Yep, he started his lap. I don't know if someone else is on a lap, like Dr. Robot. He's going really slowly here. I don't know what happened to him. Something happened to him. He's not setting a lap, and Usher is finishing his lap. We're gonna see how he finishes it. As we see, Dr. Robot sets a 20.9. That doesn't really count because, well, the guy was slow on the last corner. And here we go, Usher sets a 16.8, enough to be third at the moment with the soft tires. We see Cam first with a 16 on mediums. 16 on mediums is really decent, so we will see what that does for him. We will now watch Proctor, which who we know is on a lap right now. He's going through sector 2 at the moment, and he looks like he's having a decent time. As we see, Shah gets a 15.9. I don't know if Shah is how you pronounce his name. It's pretty strangely written, but I'm going to say Shah, or yeah, Shah. And we get Proctor off of the last corner, getting now a 17.3. He's 6th with the mediums. He goes 6th, just in front of Dr. Roba, who couldn't pull out a lap, who's right now going to pit. Here we got Biwat, who's still in the garage, and we got Oli here on an out lap. We got Larches, he's going out of the pits, and I think it's Random Series behind him. So a lot of people are right now going to be on out laps. I think Oli is the one who's in front of all those people. Oh, Robs is on a lap? Yeah, Robs is on a lap, but I don't know if he's really trying. I don't really know. Oh, he goes out. He goes a little bit wide, and people are now telling Proctor to go faster. It's not that easy, okay? I'm sure he'll try. So Robs is going slowly. I don't know what happened to him. Proctor is actually going slower, not faster. We'll see Biwat giving some space to Alex, who's on an out lap. I don't know. Marco is here, going to start a lap, so we'll follow him. We'll follow Marco. As we know, last race he had that pretty bad accident, and then that thing about his behavior of just going like a bull head first into a wall, being really dangerous. We hope that doesn't repeat itself here. He has a penalty to serve, so I don't know what's going to happen to him today, but he is on a lap right now on the Ferrari. We're gonna be looking at him here. He is going through sector 1, setting right now. His time for sector 1 is a 26.9, which is faster, and invalidates that curve. That curve is pretty hard to get right, because it is just right after a blind corner, and that curve is going to invalidate a lot of laps here. We got Lapshes, who's also invalidated his lap here, and we got Oli, who hasn't invalidated, and he's just rounding up sector 2. He's going really fast right now with the medium tie. We got Havoc set a time. I don't know if I just didn't notice him. I don't know. Oh no, it was Cam, who's now out on softs. We see Oli finishing up his lap, and he is going to get a really decent time. I think he's gonna get a 16.3, enough to be third with the mediums, which is a decent time. We got Cam here on sector 2 right now with the softs. He's trying to get that pole position here out of Shah. Oh, and he goes wide, a little bit wide. He doesn't invalidate though because he slowed down. He might get that time off of the third sector, we don't know. He is really fast. He's way faster than he was on the mediums. Now I think he's gonna improve his time massively here. And Random Series gets a 15.3 to get the pole position. Really great lap from the other Renault driver. Both Renault guys getting good times, and now Cam might get pole position from his teammate, and he does with a 14.888. Good number there right now. Oh, and somebody jumped in. I think it was Alex with a 15.3. Yep, Alex just finished the lap, I think. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it was Alex with a 15.358, just a little bit higher than Random Series with 45 thousandths off of him. Now we got Larches, who's on a lap here. He's rounding up sector 2. He doesn't invalidate. Oh, he loses his rear a little bit. If I get confused a little bit, okay, just please forgive me, because I tend to complicate myself when I speak in English, okay? Si quisiera hablaría en español todo el rato, but I want you to understand me. Now Larches locking up the front right, trying to get himself a good time here. He's just going to be turning that last corner, and I think he's not going to be too happy about this time. I think he's going to be close to 17.3. That's enough to put him 10th over Dr. Robot, who's on an out lap here, trying to gain something off of his bad lap before. Now I'm gonna be watching Dr. Robot here on the race. We got Smalley, OFR Smalley here on the chat, the legend. And we got Dr. Robot here running up the first turn, trying to set a lap. Now the best time with medium tires is by Ollie with a 16.384, which is a really decent time for medium tire racing. And we got Robot, who's had 3 laps on mediums, and Larches, who's had 2, with Havoc, who has 0 laps on his mediums. So I think his time was set on, his time was set on softs. So I think he's trying to get something done. And Proctor just saying that he's not too quick for this track. Yeah, I think this track is not the quickest for anyone because of the way it's built. I hate the things that are on the side that just, if you touch them with the wheel, make you spin like a, I don't know, like the magic roundabout. And now Dr. Robot getting an improvement on his time with the 16.3 being enough to be 6th with the softs. Everyone's feeling the softs right now. Even the medium tire runners are trying to fit the softs now. Only Larches remains with the softs on. The best time, however, set by drivers is, well, we still have 3 best laps with mediums, with Ollie still being the best medium runner. I think that most of the people have seen that their times have gone down, and Robot goes wide but doesn't invalidate here. The times go really down with those medium tires, and I think they want to sacrifice some tire durability to start in front and try maybe a soft hard strategy. I don't really know with Biwat. Biwat has he started the lap? Yeah, he's on his first lap right now. He's trying to set a lap as Dr. Robot was trying to right now. We'll see how Dr. Robot pans out. He still has his previous time. I don't know if his lap is finished. I think he's close to finishing it. Yeah, he's rounding up the lap. And Dr. Robot right now doesn't improve on his lap, as B-Watt's gonna set a good time here with a 15.7, which is enough to put him 6th right now. Everyone running softs here. Everyone running softs. Best laps are still on mediums, but everyone's running softs right now. Marco is also running softs with no fuel. We're gonna see Ollie here, who is sector 1. He's completing sector 1 right now. He wants to improve on that time. He's 9th now with that time he set on the mediums, and Marco retired from the session. Marco actually retired. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he crashed. I think he just retired the track. He just retired on track. We're gonna see, we got someone from Mercedes going by, and he is on the track. I think he crashed. I don't really know what happened. We're gonna be watching Ollie here. Oh yeah, he crashed. Definitely, that's a broken car. So really bad luck there from Marco. Really bad luck there from Marco, who crashed. And I think he did. And Ollie coming in. Oh, he doesn't really want to finish his lap. As Cam Setsi, holy hell, Cam Cam comes in and improves his lap time to a 14.2. That's, looking at the other drivers' times, looking, oh, Ollie invalidated, that's why he pitted. That's looking really unbeatable here. That looks really unbeatable, which is amazing. Cam with that pace, and he's actually improved on his first sector here, but I think he won't run any longer because, yeah, he just finished, and I think he's gonna retire the car. Maybe, I don't know. He just goes wide to let someone pass. It was Alex, I think. No, it wasn't Alex. We will see the rest of the laps. We've got Shah here starting his lap to try and catch Cam. Now we get Osher here, who's also starting at a fast lap, and we get Proctor, who some people have been telling to go faster. He is actually going faster now, so we'll see if he can improve his time, or even if he can break into the top 3. We'll see. Right now he's going to the main straight, and his time is a 15.6, enough to be 5th. Really decent time here, as we got Shah running faster than he was running before, and he invalidates. Yep, Smalley knew that Proctor was faster than that, and he was right. He said that, and he was right. As we got Dr. Robot, who is trying to set a better time with another set of softs. Here with a new set of softs, he goes wide again. That turn is pretty bad for a lot of people, as I've seen a lot of people go wide there. We're gonna look at Dr. Robot. He is 71 thousandths slower than himself here at this second sector. We'll see in the third sector. Third sector from Hungary is actually really short. It's just 2 turns. We'll see Dr. Robot trying to get another time. He's going to get a 16.2, which is an improvement, but doesn't give him any position. He's still 9th, and with 1 minute left to go on the quali, we'll see a lot of drivers trying to get a last lap. We got B-Watt here on an out lap, we got Random Series on an out lap, and we got a bunch of guys who are pitting here. And we got Yax here, who's finishing his lap. He's 4th right now. He goes over that. You gotta be careful with those bumps. Okay, now he's going to pit. He's slow. Well, he's in the middle of the track. He might try again. Yeah, he's gonna try for another lap here. We got Alex, who's finishing a lap here. There's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, if I cannot catch everything, I'm really sorry. I don't know. And Alex gets 2nd. He goes over Random Series with a 15 flat. Good time for him. He will be starting 2nd at the moment. Now we got Random Series on out lap. Rob's retired, and I don't really remember if anybody has a nickname from this division. I don't really know if anybody has a nickname right here, because we were giving nicknames on F2 race on Tuesday. If you haven't seen it, you can go and watch it. It is also here on OFR Media, and if you really want to check our rosters, results, and everything, and how the season goes, and the standings and all that, you can go on onlineformularacing.co.uk to check on everything, and you can also join our Discord, which is on the website too. We see a lot of drivers retiring here. There's very few people who are trying a lap now. Sha trying his last attempt, and Biwa doing it too. I think he's also trying to set some times. Here's Dr. Robot finished, and Lavshes, he's going to try to set another time here. Lavshes, who hasn't set a time since like the beginning with the mediums. Right now Oli, his best time is with the mediums too, but they're starting outside of the top 10. Here Shah is just finishing his lap. He's gonna get an improvement. ¿Podéis abrir? He's gonna get an improvement, and Shah no, doesn't improve his time. Be what is just here, and it's starting to rain. Oh, this last lap, Larches just finishing his lap with a few drops of rain on him, and he is good enough to be 11th. Now the grid is in place. Here, grid is in place. Everyone has a position. Now for the race, now everyone has a placement. We'll see who starts where right now when this ends. As we look at Larches, who finished 11th on the qualifying. So we got Cam getting pole position by a wide margin of 8/10, as Alex finishes second with a 15 flat, and Random Series rounding up the top 3 with a 15.3. I'm gonna get a screenshot before anything else happens. Boom. And we got Jax Rubbs 4th here, just in front of Proctor by like 2/10. And we got Shah, I don't know what's happening to the audio, okay. And we got Shah, here's 6th, Bwat 7th, Marco 8th, Havoc 9th, Dr. Robot 10th, Lobshes 11th, Oli 12th, and Usher going 13th. He's gonna start from the back of the grid. We'll see. It rained at the end of qualifying. We'll see how the race goes. Raining in Hungary, like normal Hungary, is hard. Raining in Hungary must be a kick in the balls. So we'll see. Now we're waiting for the players to start, and okay, here as we're waiting, it seems like an overcast time, but it doesn't look like it's raining, so it's cool, I guess. We'll see. We will see if it does rain here on the race. Oh. So we'll see. And yep, Oli asked what's the minimum number of participants. The top 10 get to start on the tire that they finished the quali in, because it is a short qualifying. Top 10 start the race with the tires that they used to get to that spot, and the rest of the racers get to choose the tire which they use at the start. So we'll see here. There's 13 drivers getting ready for a race in Hungary. I don't know if it's going to rain. It's overcast time on the quali. It started being sunny and it ended up raining, so anything can happen here in Budapest. It's 20 seconds to the start, and I know they're getting nervous. A lot of strategies might happen. There is everyone on the top 10 has softs. Everyone has softs. Nobody set a top 10 time on mediums. So we'll see what happens with that. And now the race is going to start. So one 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights on, and now away we go as Cam gets a decent exit, I think. I don't know what's happening. Jax rubs and Cam loses his position. Jax gaining a place. Now he's 3 wide on the first corner as Jax touches first place, and Cam has lost some positions. He's third now. He started on pole and he's now fallen back to third. We see the predicted strategies here. We see that the softs might have a 2-stop or a 1-stop for hards, and Alex is now up front. No accidents right now. I think as Sha has, oh, there was a wing flying there. I don't know whose wing that was, but I think Sha has something to do with that. Virtual safety car already, and Viwat got a severe collision with Random Series. Something happened between those two. Viwat's on the back. He's at the back, sorry. Something happened there, and there's a yellow flag. Virtual safety car. Holy hell, not even like 5 turns pass and we get a virtual safety car. We'll see what happened. We got Alex here up front as they are rolling on the hairpin, here on the big hairpin, as big virtual safety car is ending now. Now it's race up again. It's restart from the virtual safety car in a random position, and we see Ollie going over Random Series here, who pits. Random and Sha had to pit because damage, and Viwat too, so we got some drivers pitting here at the beginning. Telemetry, yeah, and lap data, of course. And we see here Larches is trying to get Havoc here on the inside. He does get him on the inside. Good overtake by him. Great job by Havoc for giving him some space there. Really clean there to allow Larches to attempt the overtake. And this turn is a pain in the ass. If you touch those holes on the side, you go spinning right into the stratosphere. We got Ollie following Usher really closely through this part of the track. As we know, Hungary is really, it's not a good track for overtakes. It's mainly on the main straight where you see people overtaking each other. As we see Ollie going for the inside, really aggressive there. He's got the inside line for this turn, and he's going to get the overtake. Yeah, he does. Good overtake by Ollie, who gains a position here as he's trying to get Havoc right now. No DRS up. It's going to be up next. Oh, Havoc had some damage. Yeah, Havoc had no end plate. Something happened to him. And Usher didn't either. Okay, Usher also pitting. So a lot of people pitting here. We'll see Cam who's following. Rubs really closely. Oh, something happened in sector 3. Okay, nothing. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on now. Dr. Robot close to Ollie here. Let me see if someone has damage. We knew Havoc and Usher had, and yeah, a lot of stuff happening here. We got Rubs, who lost his position to Cam. So Cam overtook him. I didn't catch it because I was looking at other stuff. I'm dumb. You know it. You know I'm dumb. Last race I missed a lot of stuff. Today is gonna be like that too. So we got Rubs really close to Cam as he locks up the front right. He's gonna have DRS now on the main straight, which is going to be crucial for an overtake here. He is trying to get him here with maybe DRS and rich engine mode. I don't know. Yeah, he's using overtake here to catch him. He's catching up to him, but he's not going to be able to get him on this straight. As Random Series picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Yeah, that's going to be something really usual to see today in the race. And not much else going on. Like Shy is chasing Random Series here. Two similar pace runners. As Sha goes into the RS a little late. But yeah, the field is not spread out, but it's just like everyone is just outside of the DRS zone. Some are way outside of the DRS zone, as we see Shah going wide a little bit. I think he slowed down to not get a warning and not aim for a penalty here. Proctor gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here, as he's being chased out by Marco, who's catching up to him. He's cutting that space between those two drivers like it is butter, and he's a hot knife, trying to get him as Proctor locks up a little bit on the rears. And Rob spun off the hairpin, which is a really hard part to spin out on. Oh, really bad place as we see Marco catching up to Proctor. He's trying to get the inside and he goes really far right there, and Proctor is the smartest man, well, the smarter man there, and gets his position back. They just switched positions, and Marco might be angry because he had to brake a lot and get that turn really weirdly. We're gonna check how everything goes, as Shah is actually getting, yeah, Random is getting away from him, kind of, I don't know. And as I say, the gap's getting smaller, gap's getting way smaller right now. I think it is because, yeah, they passed the DRS zone. Shah and Random Series fighting over that 9th place, as Shah goes a little bit wide on the corner. If I commentate too much, just tell me in the chat. The 5 people that are here, well, 4, because 1 is me. So yeah, you can tell me, yo, you're commentating too much, shut up, or something like that. Okay, now back to business. Nothing's changing that much. We see Marco 4th. Here's Random Series picks up, I think, another time penalty. I think it's the 2nd already, and we only have 6 laps on this race. And Marco is chasing Proctor here on DRS zones. He's going to be doing that for a while now. And Shah, yellow flag there. Random spun on the hairpin. He's letting Havoc pass, and yep, nobody else. So yep, Shah got the position, not in the way he wanted it to be, but a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings right there. We'll see how this goes. And Jax also got it. Rubs here. I don't know why I'm calling him Jax, because everybody calls him Rubs on the server. We see Proctor here being chased by OFR Marco. Marco is after every point he can get after his disappointment on the previous race, after that weird accident he had, putting him in the back of, oh, he tried to get Proctor on the inside. That was an attack, as Proctor locks up his left tires and Proctor goes to the pits. Now we're gonna see which tires everyone's using. Lapshes is already on the hots because he had to pit early, and Usher and BWAT too. And the other guys who had to pit early are using mediums. We'll see what Proctor fits, but I think lap 7 it's going to be hards, I believe. But whatever, everyone has his own strategy. So Proctor might be going for 2-stop here with mediums and then softs again, or 2 sets of mediums. And Proctor, he's using softs again. Yep, he's using softs. Yep, he pit for another set of softs. So whatever. Out there, we're gonna check everyone here. We see Oli and Lars is pretty close to Marco. All 3 really close for that 3rd spot right now. That 3rd spot is up for grabs, and the 6th spot from Dr. Robot, who we know is a good defensive driver, is going to be battled right now with Rups. As we see the Ferrari driver, the Red Bull Racing driver, and the Williams fighting for the 3rd place here on the race, as Marco goes and pits, and Larches, oh yeah, Larches, he is on hards and all these on mediums. He's not going to pit, and Marco pits now. I think There's a bunch of people with softs, I believe. Yeah, Marco has mediums, and there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers with softs. One of them is Proctor, who just switched to them, which is, I believe, a little bit strange, but okay, I'm gonna allow him to do that. He, if he can do it, if he can keep them up for a while, yep, he will be fine, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. We will see what happens. Right here the battle is between Ollie and Larshes for that third spot, and Cam is chasing Alex now. He's really close to him. I think both want to pit, but they want to be on first when they do so. Here is like 22 seconds for a normal pit stop, something like that. If you have a 20 or if you have a plus more than 20 seconds of advantage on the driver behind you, I think you exit the pits in front of him. B-Watt has a penalty, and something happened there in random series. He spun out on the chicane. It's not the chicane, it's the, yeah. That long right-hander. Okay, so we know this is gonna be hard because both of these guys want to pit later than the other one, or want to pit in front of the other, but they're also losing a lot of time to Larshes, who's on hards and is not going to pit anytime soon. He needs to pit, I think, at the end of the race, because he pitted on the first 3 laps. That doesn't count as a mandatory pit stop. I think he has to pit again, as Jax Rubbs gets a 3-second time penalty. Here we see Cam getting close to Alex, and but not quite catching him here. I think they're both going to pit as Alex locks up, and no, Cam's going to pit, and Alex is going to extend the life of these tires for another lap. I don't know how much wear they have already, but they should be around 65%, I believe. 60 to 65%. I did a race with Robot and VR this morning, and I pitted on lap 10 with softs, and they were at 64%. So he might be 64% right now. That's slow for him, as he gets a 3-second time penalty, but I think he just wants to overcut here. I don't know if that'll work for him, because he has Ollie really close to him. 14 seconds, he's gonna get overtaken by a bunch of people, and Larshes and Cam, of course. If he can outrun Cam here, but Cam is getting closer with a 3-second time penalty though, but he is getting closer in time. If he can outrun him, then the overcut will have worked, because he's going to come out in front of a new tire driver. But if he does come out behind Cam, this overcut hasn't really worked out for him. So we'll see. As Sha gets a 3-second time penalty again for multiple runners like everyone else. Got a lot of notifications here on my phone. Okay, I'm gonna check now. Alex is pitting and Ollie is going to overtaking. We'll see how this strategy works for Alex, as he's just exiting the pit lane with Larshes and Ollie just going for him, and Cam going into the straight. I think this is gonna be really close between these two. Oh, and he goes over Alex just in front of him. Yeah, he just got. Oh, and Marco got over Dr. Over because he's pitting, as B-Watt gets another 3-second time penalty. Sorry, I'm saying that in reverse. We'll see that. We'll see how this works, because Larshes is now chasing Ollie. Because Ollie has 10-lap-old mediums. They're going to start to fall off in some laps, as Larshes' hards are going to be keeping up. But we gotta remember that Larshes is Larshes and Ollie both have to pit again, because they didn't do the mandatory pit stop. I don't know if that's how it works in 50% races, but I think it works like that. We see Cam here in front of Alex getting a decent gap formed with 1.5 seconds right there, and we see that the race is kind of spread out. We got Robs coming in for Dr. Robot, who has new hard tires. He needs to get by him as fast as he can, because yep, those hards are gonna run his mediums out, and he's gonna have a problem. He doesn't overtake Robot. He's trying to do it here in this turn. He's trying to get the switch. I don't know if that'll work. He turned in too quickly, but he is going to get a chance on the main straight. Robot not being amused by those attempts. Here's Robs is trying to get him on the straight. He doesn't get a good exit here. He's gonna have DRS and ERS though, trying to get on his slipstream, but Dr. Robot had a good exit. That's gonna be hard for Robs. I think he's gonna try it. He tries, he dive bombs here and forces Robot to get out of his way, but Robot gets a way better exit. This is a decent battle. Here we're having for the 9th place. Again, 9th places are being battled out, which is cool to see. We see OFR racing right here. I don't know, something's happening. I just commentate over here. I'm pretty Spanish in that regard. I have to be talking every second, because here in Spain we do that. And I think that's beautiful, okay? Es precioso. We see how Dr. Robot is defending. Oh, Robs loses his rear. Proctor gets a 3-second time penalty here for multiple warnings. Again, a lot of people with those, and Cam is getting closer to Larches. His tires are 10 laps younger than his. He has 10 lap newer tires, so yeah, he might be doing it. He might be getting an overtake in a while, and now he gets Robs gets a way better exit here with DRS, ERS wide open, going behind Dr. Robot, behind his gearbox. Dr. Robot trying not to give him any slipstream, but Robs goes into a turn as Larches gets a 3-second time penalty with the switcheroo by Robs. Robs loses his rear, and Robot goes way in front of him right now. And Cam is following Larches really closely, I've been getting nervous here because of the chase that Cam's putting on him. Cam, he's got some decent pace, and now Larches commits a mistake. He made a mistake there, and Cam just goes into his interior, gets him right there. So we see Alex trying to get Larches again with DRS wide open. Larches has it too here, and this is going to be a fine battle, as we see Proctor with the softs being 5th, not being able to catch the top of the race, and Marco actually getting to him with the mediums. He might be able to overtake him. He's on his gearbox right now, smelling his gearbox, and Sasha gets a 3-second time penalty. Marco not trying to get the switcheroo, tries to get him on the outside line. They're parallel to one another. They're just side by side, and now Marco gets a way better exit, gets the position. I don't know, Proctor trying to get the inside, but Proctor, he got overtaken here, and his strategy to put on the softs is not really working. Here's we see, because he got overtaken by someone with the mediums, and Jax Robs, he's just not able to overtake Dr. Robot here. He's defending his position with grace. He is not able to get over the hard tire runner, and that's fine for Dr. Robot, because Dr. Robot, he has hard tires. He doesn't really care. He's just gonna bring them till the end, I think. And Robs, I don't think he will be able to do. Oh, Robot spun just as I'm talking about it. Jax gets a gift from heaven here. He wasn't being able to get over Dr. Robot, and Robot just spun, and he might lose his position to Usher, who's running behind him, but he's got older tires. We see that. I told y'all that corner, okay, Proctor pits to put in, I think, hards or mediums. I don't really know what he's gonna fit. And I told y'all that corner was really hard to get, and you might spin, and Dr. Oil was really unlucky on that one. So we see Larches being chased by Alex. Larches Lavshes running wide as Proctor fits the medium tires. In the end here we see Havoc chasing Shah really close to him, and Cam going for Ollie. He's going for Ollie. Ollie has 14 lap old mediums. Those are gonna start losing grip, I think, in a minute, and Cam has 4 laps old hards. He locks up. Here those first 3 spots are being battled out as we see Havoc fighting with Shah for the 6th place. Oh my god. A lot of things are happening, okay. I'm trying to talk through them, but this is hard. And we see Larshes, he doesn't get a good exit as Alex goes with overtake. DRS and surely Rich mix the Holy Trinity of overtakes, trying to get him, but he goes very wide and he'll have to wait here as we have a yellow flag on sector 2. Someone spun, I think it was B-Watt. He's just spinning there. B-Watt being really unlucky. Here he spun on sector 2 and he gets another 3-second time penalty. That's unlucky by him, and we see the same battles happening on the same positions. Havoc with Shah for 7th, Alex with Larshes for 3, and Cam with Ollie for 1st. These are going to be good, and Rubs gets another 3-second time penalty here. And Larshes I think is just trying to hold his position, but he's having a really hard time to do so. He's just making mistakes in some turns, and here Larshes, he takes this turn really well. He's just defending his position as we see Cam going for Ollie. He is going to be at his gearbox for the long turn. I don't know. Cam gets that turn really wide and he doesn't get a good exit as Alex does here. He's chasing Larshes. 2nd chance for him. Right in his gearbox. Chasing that slipstream. He gets him before the turn, but he's again going wide, and Lars is trying to get the position back, but he's not able to. Right now is Alex on 3rd. Good overtake by him. He was a little bit lucky that Lapses wasn't able to capitalize on him going wide, but he did it. He took the position and now he is on the top 3. Cam is just right at Ollie's back, trying to smell him. We see Proctor behind ropes and Havoc trying to get Shah on this straight on this 2nd DRS zone. He does, but this is going to be harder than we think because this is... Oh, that was a good move there by Havoc. He gets him and Proctor retires from the session. Something happened to Proctor. I think he crashed. Oh, he crashed. His car crashed. It is broken. It's end of the race for Proctor. That was very unlucky by him. And Shah gets... Oh, he gets Havoc back, but... Okay, he allows Havoc to go past because a virtual safety car appeared here. And Ollie pits for the virtual safety car. That's a decent idea. Okay, there's something going on in the chat, but I'm not able to see messages. Don't know what's happening to my YouTube. No Proctor, yeah. Oh no, Proctor. My guy Proctor, he just crashed. That was really unlucky by him as Havoc gets a 5-second time penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. Okay, whatever. Don't know what happened. I think that's one of those things that happens when someone overtakes you on the safety car or virtual safety car, and then the game tells you to like give back your position even though that was your position, but the other guy was the one who overtook you. Buggy game right here, and DRS enabled. Right now we restart with Marco just behind Ollie. He's trying to get him. He's not trying to crash Ollie, who pitted, and he's third with new hards. Now Marco has to get over him if he doesn't want his tires to fall out, and Narches is just behind him with new mediums. The safety car gave life to Lapses and Ollie with those new tires. They had their mandatory pit stop left and they did it. And I think Lapses is trying to go till the end with these mediums. We'll see how that goes for him. In my defense, it wasn't my fault, the mal. I don't know what happened, Proctor, man. If you could explain, that would be awesome, because I couldn't see. I just saw you DNF. I'm sorry for you. But yeah, if you want to explain it, go ahead. If you don't want to, that's also fine. You'll explain. If it wasn't your fault, you'll explain it on the reports. Roberts gets another 3-second time penalty. There's been a lot of those. And tomorrow in my race D3, there is going to be a lot of those too. So whoever commentates on that is going to get tired. Oh, Marco loses his rear a little bit. He's going to get tired of saying that. In this track, I think it is a matter of not getting many off-road penalties, and you'll be fine. You can actually go a little bit slower but not get any penalties, and you'll gain those like 3-4 seconds off of the penalties of the others. And we see yellow flag on sector 3 as something happened here. I don't know, somebody spun. I think it was random serious. Yeah, I think it was random serious. He's spinning again, so he might have had damage. We'll see. I'm going to be looking at him. Larches goes over Marco. Here, he goes over Marco. Oh, he overtook him, or Marco crashed. Something happened to Marco. Yeah, Marco crashed, I think. Marco went out. Yeah, he's missing an end plate. He crashed. He crashed. Now it's going to look at someone, but I don't remember who was. Oh yeah, random serious. If he had a damage, but we wouldn't know. Larches gets fastest lap of the race here with 18.1, so that's an extra point for him. He's just behind Ollie. Ollie might have a hard time. Oh, Larches loses his rear here. And was it because Larches has a faster compound than Ollie? He needs to go by and be what it's another one of those. Oh, something. Oh, Marco pitted. Okay, yeah, that's what happened. Larches trying to get Ollie, and Cam overtook Alex. Oh yeah, no, he didn't. He didn't. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm stupid. He didn't. I standing. Sha got Dr. Robot here. Oh, yeah, he got him. He got Dr. Robot here to get the 7th place. Now Dr. Robot trying to fight back for that with Marco smelling blood with a knife on his teeth. Right here, we see Havoc behind Robs behind Larches, but by a mile. Larches chasing Ollie. Those are the fights that are happening right now. We see Robot, Marco, and Sha really close together. Sorry, I'm tired. We'll see what happens here. As we see Marco really close to Dr. Robot here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm a little bit tired, and I don't really know why, because I haven't done anything. Well, I've been studying and all that, but I haven't done anything. Oh, he's right at Proctor's gearbox. He's going to try for the inside here, and he goes for it. Robot gives him space, nothing happened there. As usual on that corner, he still has overtake open. He has 94% of ERS. Holy hell. Holy cow, that's gonna be fast for him here on the straight. He gets a decent exit. I don't know, Dr. Robot not giving him any space to overtake him. That's good, my Robot. Yeah, don't put the seats on me, man. I'm a little bit tired, okay? But I'm still commentating this with passion, because I'm a passionate man. First of all, passionate guy. Maybe the most passionate 20-year-old you'll see commentating on virtual races. But as I was saying, oh, Marco got Dr. Robot there. Something happened there. Marco got him. That was cool. Okay. This race is a little bit fun. I'm not tired because of the race, because the race is fun. But we might see no stops from Havoc. It's a 3-second time penalty. We'll see. We might see some non-stops. I think Havoc and Osher will have to pit, because 17 and Biwa too, because 17, 18 and lap tires. Yeah, those are hard. So they might pit in a while. I think the rest of the grid is 3-second time penalty for Random Series here, who's last right now after Proctor DNF. Oh, Biwat crashed again. Yeah, Biwat spun and crashed. Biwat's not having any luck. Now he's getting just behind Biwat. Who's just behind Biwat? He has some cars behind him. I don't know who they are. They might be I don't really know. Yeah, he has cars behind him. Oh, Ollie. Ollie and Larses are just behind B-Wad, who needs to give space. Yeah, his crashes have made him really slow. They have made him really slow. He gets the blue flags on him. He needs to give back the position, and he's closing Ollie. Oh, he closed Ollie. Ollie had to oh, that was unlucky by Ollie. And we see Larches trying to get him, but Ollie has DRS from BWA2 here in both zones, but we see Larches getting the slipstream. He goes faster than him. The Red Bull trying to get the spot, and I think it's raining. Is it, or is just my TP being shit again? Oh, they touched? I think they touched. Ollie goes wide there, and Larches gets the position, and BWAT gets another 3-second time penalty again. I don't know what happened really. And Sha gets Marco. Oh, Sha gets Marco. And Dr. Robot gets Osher here as Havoc pits. Oh. Excuse me for a minute. Carlos. Carlos. Vamos a ver qué hacemos de cena, o piensa algo. Okay, now that I finished doing what I was doing, just asking my brother something. We'll see how this goes. Oh sure, going really slow. Bless you. Thanks, Molly. That was so kind of you. Okay, so now the field's spread out apart from Marco. Okay, no, it's not spread out. Okay. There's 3 fights going on here. Now these ones for 8th and robots on every freaking fight. We see Marco here fighting for 6th with Sha, who got him on last lap, and Ollie fighting for 3rd with Larches, who got him before, and I don't really know if Larches pushed him out, but we'll see, because this is going to change a lot with penalties. A lot of people have a bunch of those, and I'm going to make a recap on lap 30 of what penalties we do have, because we might see a lot of changes in positions based on those penalties. So we got Dr. Robot here defending his spot against Osher as Robs gets another 3-second time penalty. I think he already has 3 or 4 of those. Yeah, that's hard. This turn always reminds me of Fernando Alonso's overtake. I don't know who he overtook. I don't know if it was Schumacher or Kimi. Oh, Marco spun. Well, that's interesting, because now Robot and Osher are going to be by him, and Marco blocked Dr. Robot there. They're going too wide, and Robot gets the 7th spot here as Osher is running behind Marco with way older tires too. Yeah, and I don't know who Alonso overtook there. I don't know why I'm saying Alonso like as if I was an English parlant person. He overtook someone there. I don't know who he did. I think it was Kimi, but it could be anyone. Oh, Marco, really brave there. Bold move by him, but he got the place. Now there's a fight for this 7th spot between these 3, but Osher is not actually going to be able to fight. He has 21 laps old hearts, just like B1, and Osher gets a 3-second time penalty again, as we saw right here how he got the corner, cheeky corner cutting. We'll see what he pits into. I think he will wait a little bit more, like he will wait for 1 more lap or something like that and pit to softs. He might, I don't really know, he might pit for softs. He might be doing a soft hard soft strategy, which is meh, because now as we're right here. Okay, in random series gets another 3-second time penalty. As in the situation he is now, he would be pinning out on the dead last, I think, or near dead last. I think he would be pinning out on 11th. I would see Ollie still chasing Larches. Ooh, that was a hard move there. Hard with the wheel to try and get him. Yeah, there is a lot of penalties. This looks like a Manchester United game here with all these penalties. Marco has already opened up a gap between him and Robot, who's completely alone on the fight with Usher. No DRS for him in this fight. A lot of things might happen. I don't know, it feels a little spread out. I don't know what you're laughing at. You're laughing at the Manchester United joke. It's a really old one, but yeah. A lot of stuff is happening. I'm having a good time because commentating is something that I enjoy a lot. Last race I could stream it on Twitch, and there was like a lot of people. Lars just get a 3-second time penalty, which again gives him like 100 seconds worth of penalties. And what I was saying, what I was saying was that commenting the previous race, it was really good because on Twitch, like, there was more people, and I interacted a lot with the chat, and it was funny. Here I'm interacting with my buddy Smolly. But yeah, that's cool. And it was also my first time, and your first time doing something alone or by yourself. Oh, that's a good exit by Ollie. He might get Larches, or he might even get close to him. He might do it. He might go for it. He's going to dive bomb on turn 1, and he gets the position switch back for Larches. He's not able to get it. He closes the window on him, and Larches is just behind. Larches trying to get the interior. They touch. Larches goes a little bit out on the grass, and I think that's just compensation. If they had touched before on the previous overtake by Larches to Ollie, I think that compensates for the one that we saw before. But we'll see what happened there. Yeah, they touched here. I don't know what happened in the overtake before, but that was a good move by Ollie. Could be more careful by both, I think, on that second attempt, like the regaining position from Larches. But that was a good overtake. I don't know if I'm just throwing English sounding words. Okay, I think my English level is decently high, but when I try to use it, it's like I get nervous and I don't even remember how my name is pronounced. How is my name pronounced again? I don't know. I'm just trying to do things. We'll see how this goes. And right here, Larches is trying to get his spot back. I think he's angry. I think he's really angry. Oh, and Larches, the angriness caught the best of him, and he went wide without even activating the RS. He didn't even notice he had it. Oh my god, that was so unlucky from him. And right now, Ollie, he's going to try to get a gap formed. His tires aren't going to fall out, and we're getting close to lap 30, where I'm going to look at how the penalties are going. Yeah, penalties. Your England is very good. Your England is big. Thanks. I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna check this now. It's lap 30 as Cam opens it up. Is official 30. We're going to see race director, incidents. There's gonna be a huge ton of them. I'm gonna check the guys who are in front. So here we got Random Series has a ton, and BWAT also. Rubs has some of them, but I'm going to check if someone from the front of the pack, apart from Rubs. Alex has one, Cam has one too. So one for Alex, one for Cam. Larches has 1, 2, and Osher too. here. One for Alex, one for Cam, and Lavshes has one. Osher, Alex, Cam, Lavshes, Havoc. Rups has 5 that I've counted or something like that, and Lavshes has 2. So Lavshes has +6 right now at this moment. That's not gonna make him lose places, but Cam has 1 and Alex has 1, so they compensate each other. Right now Cam's getting to Dr. Ola. Rups has a ton of those, so that's gonna compromise him. I think Rups has enough so that if Marco gets a little bit closer, he might even jump him in these spots, and Osher has some. Havoc has enough. I think Havoc has 2, so Random Sirius won't be jumping in because I think he has 4. And Sector 2, yellow flag. Somebody went out and he is BWAT for the 4th time this race. He goes out. I try to count things, okay? I really enjoy counting because I'm obsessed with knowing the amount of things that are happening. But in a race, there is a lot of stuff happening. My brain is everywhere, and I am just here justifying myself when I shouldn't be doing that, but my psychologist tells me to not do that. But I'm not gonna be talking about that right now. I see Sha chasing Rups here. He's trying to get something out of this, and Rups, no, he's we won. Stopping here, I think he crashed, and oh, Sha gets. Was this really easy, or it just looks like it? Okay, it just looks like it. It just looks like it. As Rups is trying to get the best out of Sha. Sha trying to get a switcheroo. I think he cannot. They're going to try it on Rups right now. He's just trying to keep his spot, but I think he's gonna lose it because of penalties. Yeah, I might be doing a good job. It's just that I get concerned about numbering things. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, Osher got over half. Oh yeah, Osher pitted. Yes, I said Osher had to pit because his tires were dying. And I think we haven't seen a puncher yet in any race. I would love to. I would love to see punchers. In some races, we see Dr. Oval with 19 lap old tires, and Cam, that medium hard strategy has panned out for him. And as we see, yeah, you can see his tires, they're just gray on the outside, black on the inside. They're just I was gonna say tired and have a really bad joke about tires, but I controlled myself. They call me Comedy King. Marco gets a penalty, and I don't know why I say that like that. It was funny. Marco got a penalty. For anyone who might ask, I'm not drunk, I'm not anything like that, I'm just like this. Okay? This is who I am when I'm a little bit tired and I need to eat because I haven't had dinner yet. But yeah, it is funny. I like to live my life smiling and being fun and laughing a lot, because laughing is great and I love how I laugh. So yeah, this is cool. Osher gets another penalty, and I think Biwood has like 7 of those. Holy hell. Something happened on Sector 1. I think someone was going too slow because of the overtaking thingy happening there. Sector 1 has a yellow flag too. Oh, somebody spun, and I can Biwood DNF. Okay, Biwood DNF. Right. So yeah, Biwood DNF. He just retired. I don't know if he crashed. He retired. Yeah, did he retire? Okay, I'm gonna check if he retired on track, because I think it says to you. It says it. DNF, terminal damage. Okay, so he crashed. Huh. Okay, so Biwood, after holding up for the entirety of the race with all those penalties, with all the madness he had to go through, he just crashes and ends his race, and Here Rob's had to pit, and that's gonna put him in a messy situation because he has a lot of penalties, as we see. A lot of penalties. And Havoc and Random might jumping. Even Osher, no, Osher has a lot of things. Oh, Random's not gonna jump anyone. Yeah, between you and me, chat, Random's not gonna jump anyone because I think he has too many penalties. They're really battling my guy Yoto Yusu for the title of... Okay, Lapshes is trying to get the fastest lap. I think he already has. I don't know. Oh yeah, fastest lap. Yeah, Lapshes has the fastest lap. Rubes gets another 3-second time penalty. And Random Serious retires. Something happened to him. Holy crap. Did he crash? Why do I miss these things every time, man? Hell. I'm gonna check what happened. Yeah, I've got everyone muted because someone has his mic open. And I don't really want to have a stream with the Razer talking. Terminal damage, so Random crashed. So you had 3 crashes. Every driver's gonna get points here then. Okay, that's new, and we're on the last lap here looking at Cam who had a monster of a race. He's a monster. He's just so fast here at D2. I copy his setups, so Cam, if you watch this, know that I copy your setups. But yeah, that was a great race from the guy that I copy setups from. That's not gonna be his nickname for anyone who might ask. Okay, that's a long as hell nickname for someone. But yeah, as we're talking about it, we see Cam running up the last corner as a race winner. Again, I think it's his second consecutive race win, as we see Alex going second now and Ollie third. So it's Cam first, Alex second, and Ollie third. Is the same podium as in the previous race, but now Ollie and Alex switched places because I think Ollie finished second and Alex finished third here, and Ollie is he's just used every bit of his ERS here to get into that spot. He's gonna finish third, and we see jumps, we see Rubs going to 10th. He's gonna finish on that spot. He's just gonna finish on that spot. Robot pretends he's Romanian. Why does he pretend he's Romanian? Oh, because of his flag? Is it because of his flag? It might be because of his flag. I don't know if he has the Romanian flag. He has. And Lapshes gets, oh, he got the fastest, oh, 16.7, holy hell, for the fastest lap of the race. Now Shah going to be finishing his race on 5th. Good result for this guy. I don't know who he is. He didn't race before, I think. And if he did, he just changed his name, but he's 5th. I'm happy for the guy. I'm happy for the lad. And he did it with an Alpha Tauri, which is my favorite car. Favorite livery. I nearly said library. That's not the same thing. So race ends. It was really cool. It was decently clean. Not many things happened. Just a couple of touches between Lapshes and Ollie. And 3 DNFs because they freaking crashed. Which is really bad for the people that crashed. So congratulations to Cam, Alex and Ollie for repeating on the podium. Congratulations to them 3 for getting the points here at Hungary. It is a really hard track. It is a really hard race, and I'm sure they'll be proud. Next stop is Austria. They will be ready. So we're gonna recap. Here is Cam, Alex and Ollie on the podium, as we said, with Lashes, Shah and Marco just behind them. And then Dr. Robot 7th with Havoc, Osher and Rubs behind them, with Random Series B-Watt and Proctor not being able to finish the race. Here everyone got lapped from Dr. Robot and on, and we see 6 penalties for Rubs, 7 for B-Watt. a ton of penalties. There were a lot of those. So thank you everyone for watching this, and for those who are not watching it live or watching it later because they want to see how they raced, sorry if I didn't point the camera at you enough. So that's it for today. We'll see ourselves next week, I hope, and I think I will commentate D2 again. So goodbye. This has been OFR Division 2.